Hello everyone, it's Caribbean E and Tina.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's just having a wonderful and marvelous day. You see both of us are wearing our merch today. YouTube, Caribbean E, live to be enjoyed.
Oh, yes.
Today we come with a subject that was requested, and it's about neighborhoods. What neighborhood should I live in Santiago?
Also, for those of you guys that are booking Airbnbs, because I know when you put in Airbnb and you put in that you're coming to Santiago, they literally show you 1,000 until you start going by the neighborhoods. So even with all the requests of, oh, I want a place entirely by myself, or whatever your little requests are that you can narrow it down on Airbnb, you still might have a question. Like we had a viewer reach out to us about what Airbnb neighborhood should I be looking in. So my answer was very simple. I only know of a few that I honestly have walked around with you, that we know kind of in and out, that I would say would be the top places to look, and then probably on the outskirts of those neighborhoods for either apartments or Airbnbs to stay in.
Right.
And that, of course, for a lot of you guys, that was from the very beginning of this guy's channel.
Right.
Where was that?
Los Jardines,
Metropolitano. Jardines Metropolitano, yes. Because there is a lot of Los Jardines, where you'll see with a lot of these neighborhoods, there's like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and this and that of those. But yes, Jardines Metropolitano is where all your videos were.
Right, in the park.
Yep.
And
Walking around
the neighborhood. One thing I love about that neighborhood, Tina, everything is close by. Everything is a walking distance.
Yes, yes, 100%.
And that was a plus when we first got here.
Yes.
Really didn't know our way around, wouldn't know what area to live in.
It's easy for Uber to get to.
Right.
There's a park there where there's always taxi guys, even though I felt they were a little too high, but they are sitting right out there waiting on you. We went to a ton of restaurants.
And just some of those restaurants, just right top of the head. Pika's was walking distance from our front door.
Yes.
OCI, another cool place to hang out, eat good food.
What's the cigar place?
Cabinet.
Yes, that was really nice. So those of you guys that want a really chill but beautiful atmosphere, to be inside, air conditioned, and great air filtration, to enjoy a cigar. They sell alcohol by the drink or by a bottle. Those pretty good prices too.
I think the bottle, what, $15?
The rum.
Yeah, $15. For a big old giant bottle, you sit there, it ain't like you at
You have a bunch of people, yeah.
other places like Blue Martini, whatever place people go to, and you spend $200 or
He's
$300.
talking Vegas, yeah.
I'm talking Vegas.
Yeah.
You got to write a big long check.
And Desunaria, so those of you guys who saw the video about the breakfast spot, La Desunaria, amazing breakfast, bring cash, but amazing. The owner's always there. She's from New York. We used to go to La Locanda. That was within
another Italian restaurant, walking distance to our front door. Loved it. Also, even our pet hospital was walking distance from our front door.
Yes, when she went there.
She's
no longer there.
Yeah, she's no longer there because, absolutely.
So another neighborhood also that I always recommend when people ask is Gurabo, or Cerro de Gurabo, because Gurabo is nearby Avenida Febrero 27th. So February 27th, the avenue, the main strip is their drag, as I call it. Because then you're by restaurants, you're by shopping, and you're by all of your grocery stores and little comados, things like that. So it's in food. There's like a lot of food around there. Bakeries, everything. So Gurabo is a very well-to-do neighborhood, and if you can find a place here for a decent price, I say snatch it up, like for Airbnb, because you're centrally located, and it's not too hard for the Ubers and everything to find you. Sometimes if you go too far up, they get twisted in those ins and outs of the road if you get too high up in there. But if you're near Avenida Febrero, I think you're safe. That's what I think, as far as Uber finding you. I don't mean safe like a safety, because there's $1 million homes, but you just want to make sure you're not so high up that they can't find you. because they're good for texting you and asking information. And if you're visiting, you can't give nobody no
Right, absolutely.
direction.
You can't tell them where to go. You never been there before, you know. Because I just had a friend of mine that was here, and we picked him up at the airport, and we couldn't really pull up his address to his Airbnb till we got outside the airport. Then we was able to get a signal. Then we took him to his Airbnb, but it was kind of, to me, it's out of the way.
Yes, because a lot of people, like I said, they put in Santiago, and you book, and you think that, oh, it's just a small city. First of all, Santiago is like a state, right? And there's all these municipalities in it. And so if you're not in the right municipality or city, like I'm saying, little neighborhood, then you're going to be far.
Right,
and
absolutely.
You could have a great price, but then you're way past the airport.
Yeah.
You're almost in the next town.
Yeah, almost.
And then you're thinking, oh, but I got this great deal.
Got a great deal. It ain't all about the money sometimes, but it's about location, location, location.
Yes, and then a lot of people want to go by the monument, and they go by the monument because of the familiarity of that downtown area. But remember, when you're by the monument, what else is there?
Right.
Because all the restaurants and everything over there is kind of pricey because they figure that's where tourists are kind of staying, is near the monument. Right, and you go one side over, it's not that great by the monument, but then you go on the other side and it's like really nice. So what side are you staying by the monument but still paying the monument price? And like I said, then you are still kind of out of the way. You're not far, nothing's really far per se by the monument. The monument's kind of centrally located, but it can make a huge difference if everything you love is near Los Sardinas, it's over here in Gurabo, it's over here in Villa Olga, and you want to do everything out here, but then you're like, oh, why did I stay over here? Neighborhoods are everything are key to booking the best place.
I believe that. So, go ahead.
So the third one would be Villa Olga. Villa Olga would still be kind of off of, not really Avenida Febrero, it would be off of Jimenez. Villa Olga is by
Cascuesta.
And then Supermercado Nacional, so there's that whole supermarket right there where you're staying over there. There's a cute little baseball field. Remember when we went to that one restaurant? We were sitting outside on the patio and the kids were playing?
And the kids were playing. Yeah.
That was really cute.
That was cool.
So there's lots of little places over there that are just adorable for restaurants, bars, all in walking distance. You still have the Supermercado next to you if you want. There's like a KFC and a Bon ice cream over there as well. It's where we get our nails done, so I think you've done video over there.
Oh yeah, I sure did video.
Yeah.
Sure did.
That's another neighborhood if anybody's interested. And the last would be La Esmeralda. And La Esmeralda is not far from like where we go to Price Mart. So it's near actually the private Catholic University. So at the Catholic University you can walk on, they have a track.
Right.
And people can go walking for exercise. People do it all the time. I see them going in there because they have security during the day. There's restaurants over there.
There's Square One over there. That restaurant. There's a hotel we stayed at when we first got here.
Oh yeah.
I got the name of it, but
Platino.
Platino. A lot of people stay in that restaurant. That hotel when they first get here. And also there's a restaurant that's connected right to it. So it's a nice location, nice spot. And it's not too far from the grocery stores. There's jump in the Uber. And or you need to go to Parsmark, or you can just go to
Serena's not far from there too.
Serena, yeah, okay.
La Serena.
Okay.
And then the barbecue place that you also did a video at, Gordo Prieto, it's over there too. So there's like all kinds. As long as you're kind of centrally located to what you want to do, all of these neighborhoods have their own options that you can honestly just be in a radius of maybe a few miles each way and still have something to do. But you're still in a really nice, safe neighborhood that we've seen people walk around in the evenings, walk around, it's packed during the days. There's lots of options. And you can always jump in an Uber and go right to the monument. The monument's like 10 minutes, depending on how bad traffic is.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so, it's very important where you stay. And like I said, there's good deals, excellent deals at Airbnbs, but you don't know the location until you actually get here in the country. Unless you're going to try to figure that out in the U.S. before you get here.
So tell them about the place. You did a video when we stayed in January with Don and Roxanne. And remember where we stayed? That it was near Cascoesa, but it was on the
other side. And sometimes the Airbnbs, like I said, they give you a good rate, but you way back in, you're back in some apartment, way down some long road, or you're just like off the beaten path. It's going to take you a minute to get to the main street, or you're going to have to Uber. It's too far to walk, And just one thing just to consider when you plan your trip, figure out what's by you.
Yes.
Don't
use Google Maps.
Yeah. Google Maps is good. Google Maps.
It's key.
And it is key.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be driving, use what? Waze?
You can use Waze, yeah.
If you rent a car, use Waze, yeah.
Yeah.
And just see what's around you, because if you look on your map and you don't see nothing for miles,
which is
you out there, the boonies.
Yeah, it could happen out here. Well, remember the place that we stayed? You called it the Airbnb Nightmare in the old channel. When we went to North Coast,
right.
We were at that guy's place in Sosua, and he was like, "Oh, I'm by the beach," and I'm like, "We're staying over beach, right?"
You said walking distance.
You're a million miles away. What are you talking about?
And see, what gets me is that they won't really give you the real deal. Some of these Airbnb hosts about the location, what it looks like, just like it was I did a video, the Airbnb from hell, and we was in Sosua.
Yeah.
And this Airbnb, he said, was walking distance to the beach. Well, when we first got there, we had to pay $10 at the bus stop to get to this Airbnb. This guy got off the main road, went this way back road, dirt road, almost going up in the mountains. So to me, it was like 1 or 2 miles away from the main road. But he said walking distance to the beach. Wasn't no lights, nothing. So when the sun go down, look out. You walk like
it was not by the beach.
In a spooky house. It was not by the beach.
It was pitch dark, yes.
It was pitch dark. We got there with a bunch of mosquitoes. And the next day, this guy decides and they had a pool there. The next day, this guy decides he's gonna take a swim. He jumps into the pool, completely in the nude.
Buck naked.
Okay. Buck naked.
I remember.
Birthday suit.
The lights come. Here's the mirror or the window, and so I'm letting the light come in, and I'm doing my makeup, and then all of a sudden I look up because I see something moving, and I see a naked old European man jumping in the pool, and I was like.
And I actually wanted to get in the pool, just get refreshed, just get cool off. When I see this guy do that, all bets were off. I wasn't going nowhere near that pool.
And the Airbnb that we came in January was beautiful.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That guy's apartment was great, and it was only like $30 some a night, which was amazing because it was a 3-bedroom, and we only had one other couple with us. They had their own bathroom, we had our own bathroom. But the problem was it was kind of tucked in because it was a newer
apartment.
Yeah, like he did a whole video on the old channel though, where he walked around the neighborhood, showed the price, and they were brand new, like hardly anybody was living there, so it was super quiet. They had security and everything, but we had to wait forever for Uber to get there.
Right.
And then you might as well be out all day because then you gotta get all the way back up in there, and there was nothing to just walk to. Say you're in the middle of the night and you're like, hey, let's go have a drink, or hey, let's go get something to eat. Like
get some ice cream, go to a bar and get some ice cream or something like that. Couldn't do it.
We were too far away.
Way too far away.
But in Jardines was perfect.
It's perfect.
We literally came downstairs from our apartment, and there was a Bon ice cream attached to the building that was attached to us. There was
another restaurant there on the corner.
Yeah.
By the Bon ice cream? I forgot the name of it.
The tropical drink place.
Tropical drink,
yeah,
smoothie drink place.
Yeah, smoothies. Yeah, that's what it was.
Smoothie.
And Bea was there.
Right around the corner, Bea.
Cigars were right there. Because Tres Renas, if you want cigars and you want to go to a smaller place, La Tres Renas is there. And then if you want to go bigger, then you go to the Cabinet.
Right.
Which was a little bit down.
And don't forget about Scory too. Because I was able to walk to Scory every morning, get you a nice cup of coffee, cappuccino.
This is exercise.
And a little bit further walk, we was at IKEA. A little bit further walk again, I was at my dentist. A little bit further walk again, I was at the bank.
And the pharmacy was right there,
yeah.
So that's why I say these neighborhoods, because literally, you're on vacation, take a nice little stroll, see what's around, enjoy what I say is real living, not resort living. Because if you wanted resort living, let's be real, you'd be on a resort. You pay for an all-inclusive and you never leave. you'd enjoy the weather, and that would be the end of it. But most of you guys that are coming out here want the real deal.
Right.
You want to know what it's like to live out here. You want to know what it's like to go to the stores. You want to know what it's like if you were to go and say, today I think I want seafood. Today I think I want sushi.
Right.
Sushi Bon was in the neighborhood of Los Sardinas.
Right,
So,
absolutely. A lot of restaurants there.
exactly.
Barbecue
All I would
Express.
do was open up Google Maps where I was, look at everything around, and trial and error. That's how we
Yeah.
did it. It's no mystery. Sorry, I'm not a genius. It's just Google. Google Maps. It's amazing. So my thing is, if you're looking at a place, they'll show you in the neighborhood of where it's at. Take that, look at it in Google Maps, and then see what's really.
Absolutely. I would advise that because we don't want to see none of you guys come out here. You want to see some stuff.
Yes.
We don't want to see you isolated, way out in the boonies and the boondocks, dark.
Yeah.
And you in an apartment building. You're out there way by yourself. A lot of times these Uber drivers that are driving, or taxi drivers, sometimes their Wi-Fi act up.
Yeah.
And
they don't
they
even
get
know how to
lost,
get there.
can't find you, and you got to know where the place at first before you get into Uber or a taxi. Because if you don't know where it's at and he gets lost, you both gonna be too blind leading the blind.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too far from the airport. Everything that I've mentioned is about, I'd say, 15 to 20-minute drive from the airport. So it's
Absolutely.
not bad at
So
all.
you don't have
Unless
that
you get
far
caught
to go.
in
The traffic.
traffic.
But traffic's really not that bad.
Well, I mean, we have traffic jam time just like you guys do. So I would say, what is it, like between 3 and 4 to like 6, 7?
About
The
6.
traffic's like
Let's start easing up about 6.
crazy,
6:30.
but that's on the avenue.
Drag.
Yeah, that's what I call it, the main strip. I have everybody at that, and Jimenez and Duarte. Oh my gosh, like it doesn't matter where you try to go on those three. It's just traffic is what it is. It's everywhere.
So you guys pay attention to these key notes we're giving you about areas
Hope it
here
helps.
in Santiago, Dominican Republic. So when you get here, we hope it's helpful to you. Even if you got to stop the video while you look at this video, giving you, that would be your best bet.
And look at it on Google Maps. You'll find it.
And look
Trust
at,
me.
yeah, you will find it. You will find it on Google Maps. Just see, we live here for a whole year now. We know the areas. We know what's good. We know what's close. We know what's far. Trial and error is everything.
Oh, yeah. The grace of God, and I mean that nothing but the grace of God got us into 2 amazing neighborhoods.
Right. We really was blessed. We felt we were blessed. Wow, it's like living in Taj Mahal.
Homework.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
So, like I always say on the channel, in the meantime,
Yes.
between the time, life is to be enjoyed. Don't forget that subscription, notification.
Yes. Follow us on social media, and if you look at the information down below, you will see that we have a new website.
Yay!
And you can go on to the new website, check things out. He's got a couple of services that he provides, and
Yeah,
life is good.
check it out.
In the DR.
Moving on up. So, until then, we'll see you on the next video. Peace.